Hello guys, welcome to KNVA Tech channel. This is Vivek and in this video let us discuss operators. What is an operator? Operator. Operator is nothing but a symbol that performs an action between one or two operands. This is an operation. This is first of all this is a symbol. Plus is a symbol which performs an action. What is this action? Addition is the action of this operator on one or two operands. What is an operand? Which we perform an action or operation is called operand. Suppose let us see one example. A plus B. Here A is an operand, B is an operand and plus is an operator. Next A minus B. Here also operator, operand, operand. In this way there are two types of operators, binary and unary. Binary means where there are two operands is called binary. Unary means we have only one operand. The operators we use for binary are called binary operators and we use for unary are called unary operators. And there are different types of operators. These are the different types of operators we have in C. First one are arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, unary operators, conditional operator, bitwise operators, special operators. This is just an overview plus minus. I think we no need to discuss about arithmetic operators because plus minus, star means multiplication, division. This is modular division, means we get the remainder. When we perform this slash operator or division operation, we get quotient as our result. When we use modular division, we get remainder as our output. I will explain. First one, arithmetic operators, right? Plus means plus operator, addition operator, a plus b, a minus b, subtraction operator, multiplication operator and division operator, modular division operator. Suppose I will take 4 as A, 2 as B. Now the result will be 4 plus 2, that is 6. 4 minus 2, that is 2. 4 star 2, that is 8. 4 by 2, result is 2. And A modular division B. Here 4 modular division 2 means we get 0, because when we perform division 2 2s are 4 and the remainder is 0, right? When we perform division, quotient we get quotient as our result and remainder as modular division result. Okay, that is arithmetic operators. Second one, relational operators. Second one is relational operators. Before going to relational operators, we should know what is a relation. Relation is nothing but comparing two operators, not operators, operands. There is a difference between operator and operands. Relation means nothing but comparing two operands. Suppose A and B are two operands, comparing whether these two are equal or which one is greater, which one is smaller, whether these two are equal or not, like that. These are the relations. We have different operators like less than, we know these very well. Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Here when it comes to equal to, in C if we declare double equal to, then it is A equal to B in normal maths. If it is in C Here we assign B to A. That is the difference between normal mathematics and the operators in C. And not equal to A less than B, A less than or equal to B. Just checking the conditions. That is the relation operators. Next one is logical operators. If you know DLD, you can easily understand logical operators. Logical and logical or and logical not. This is logical and. I think in intermediate you get this. I think suppose A is 0, B is 1, and while you perform logical and, what is the result? 0 is the result. Logical or 1 is the result. Okay, and A is equal to 1, B equal to 1. The result is 1 is the result for logical and 1 is the result for logical or. A equal to 0 and B equal to 0. Logical and result is 0. Logical or result is 0. That is the way this logical and logical or executes. And when it comes to logical not, just it shows the if A is 0 and logical not, we get 1 as the result. B equal to 0, logical not B gives 1 as the result. A equal to 1, logical not of A gives 0. In this way these all works. I think if you in intermediate you get these things about logical and logical or. Next one we go to assignment operators. Assignment operators. What is meaning of assignment? Assignment is nothing but assigning some value is called assignment. First of all, equal to. In C, we use equal to assign some value to a variable. Suppose A is a variable. I am assigning value 4 to variable A. This is the assigning value. Suppose again, if I take a character, assigning character C to, this is the variable of type character. This is the type of variable, integer variable. That is the difference. And assignment operator, this is the assignment operator. We have some shorthand assignment operators to reduce, or I can say to reduce our difficulty. I mean, suppose we take A equal to A plus B, right? Shorthand notation for this one is A plus equal to B. These two are equal. A equal to A plus B and A plus B equal to B. These both are equal. In the same way, A equal to A minus B means A minus equal to B. This is the shorthand notation for subtraction. A equal to A star B. If we take A equal to A star B, A plus equal to B. This is the shorthand notation for A star B. This is the shorthand notation for multiplication. And we should note one thing, very important thing, because when the variable on the left hand side, if it is present in the right hand side, then only we have to use this shorthand notations. Otherwise we can't do it. Okay. And similarly, division of A by B and storing the result to A. A modular division equal to B. That means A equal to A by B. And next we go to, next one is unary operators. Unary operators means, why we call them as unary operators? Because we use only single operand for this operator, so we call them unary operators. They are increment operators and decrement operators. This is incrementing one value to any variable. Suppose A is integer and I have A value as 4, A plus plus, it result in 4. And similarly A minus minus, it will result 3. Okay. And we have some more different types of using these operators. First one is post increment. That means using this increment operator at the back side.
Front.
Pre-increment. Pre-increment means plus plus a. Adding increment operator before the variable. What is the difference between these two? I am assigning as your 4. A is also 4. Now I am using a plus plus a equal to plus plus a. So I will take another integer variable b, okay, and taking this also as b. What is the result? If I print value of a and b after this statement, value of b will be 5, value of a will be, what is the value of a will be? It will be also 4. Stop. You think what I have written last time is correct? Value of b will be 5 and value of a will be 4? No, it's wrong. What is the result? Here what happens means, first value of a will be assigned to b and later the increment occurs. Okay, this is the statement itself says that post increment means post increment, and it means that incrementing later. After assigning we are incrementing. That is the thing what happens. Here b equal to a plus plus, right? First value of a will be assigned to b, okay, and what is the value of b? 4, because previously before incrementing value of a is 4, right? That's why value of a will be assigned to b. Next increment occurs and if we print value it will be 5. When we come this side we get both a and b as same values because pre-increment, before assigning the value we are incrementing. That happens here. And the next one is post decrement, pre-decrement. This is the same as a minus 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 a. Same thing. What happens here? First value of a will be assigned to b and later decrement occurs. Suppose if we take a value of a is 4, the value of b will be 4 and a will be 3 after execution of the statement. Similarly, if we do minus minus a, first decrement occurs and later value of a will be assigned to b. So if we also take value of a as 4, b will be 3 and a also will be 3. And later we go to next concept, conditional operator. It is a very important operator we use for pat and etc. This is the conditional operator. What is the syntax? Condition, question mark, operation 1, operation 2, and closing the statement. What happens here means, first condition, it will check the condition. Suppose I am taking a greater than b. This is the condition, it is checking. If it is correct, operation 1 will execute, or else operation 2 will execute. Suppose I am checking this condition and first operation is printing value of a. I am taking a and b as integers, percentile d comma a. I am printing the value a if a greater than b, or else I am printing value of b. It is just like if else conditions. Later we discuss about this one. If the condition is true, if block executes, or else the else block will execute. In the same way, it is a just replacement of this one. And the next one, bitwise operators. Bitwise and bitwise or bitwise exclusive or XOR. exclusive or XOR, right shift, left shift, and complement. Here there is a difference between bitwise and logical AND. When it comes to logical AND, we'll take the result is boolean values, not ones or zeros. Okay, there is a difference between bitwise operators and logical operators. We use logical operators mainly in conditions. Okay, where we condition, suppose in if A and B, here it will return true or false values. Okay, that is the difference between logical AND and bitwise, not logical AND, logical operators and bitwise operators. Here if you do A and B, the result is something else, like suppose A is 2. Here it will internally what it makes means A and B, A and A is equal to B, B and B is 4. Here internally it convert A value to 2 in binary format. Binary format means 1 0 4 1 0. What is the result of B and A, or A and B both are same? 0 and 0 0, 1 and 0 0, nothing is here, 0. And later if here nothing, right, so it takes 0 by default, and 1 0 is 0, and the result is result of A and B, or B and A is 0. We get 0 as output. Okay, in the same way, and the other thing is, sorry, not this is not AND, I have forgotten, this is the AND. And before I have used is XOR operator, right shift operator. Right shift, what is right shift? It is a very useful thing. Right shift A, right shift B means it will shift value of A to B bits to right side. You may get very confused, I'll explain. I'm taking value of A is 2. To right shift B, I'm taking value of B is 1. First we should represent value of A in terms of binary format, and shifting 1 bit to right, 1 bit to right, and this 0 is shifted to 1 bit rightwards, means this is eliminated. Here this 1 bit shifted to 1 bit forward, and the remaining is filled with 0, and our output is 0 1. In decimal format, 0 1 means we get 1 in decimal format. This is binary format. And if we clearly check this, what happens means, to calculate the value of A right shift B, when we are right shifting, the value of A will be decremented by this step. This is the formula for to calculate the right shift B. This is the result we get after shifting A to B bits, right shift. Okay, similarly in left shift also, A is equal to 2 to left shift 1 bit means value of 2 is 1 0 in binary format. When I am shifting 1 bit to left side, that means 1 comes to here, 0 comes to here, and here nothing to right shift, so by default 0 is added at the end side, and the result is 4 1 0 0. It is 4 in decimal format. To calculate the left shift of A by B bits, the formula is A into 2 power B, and we use this formula for calculating multiplication of, multiplication of the values which are in powers of 2. That means 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2. That means 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and all. These are powers of 2. That so when we want to multiply or divide a number with 4 means with not just 4, the powers of 2, that means 1 2 4 and all, we can use this left shift operator to similarly to calculate division of a number with 1 or 2 or 4 or 8 or 16 or power of 2 any value. We can use right shift operator. This is the right shift operators in bitwise operators. This is complement, just like these operators. And the last one is special operators. Special operators. First one is comma operators. I think no need to discuss about this comma operator. We use this to separate the variables, okay, mainly. And the next one is dot operator. We use this and this membership operators in these two are we called as number selection operators. We mainly use this in structures and unions. Structures and unions. This is very important concept. Okay, we discussed these operators at there. And the next one is address of operator. This is called address of operator. When we use this means in scanf to store some value at the address of a variable. It may be the variable may be a character or integer or whatever. We use address of operator to store value to the address of, I'll take address of a, scanf %d. Here what happens means this address of a operator what makes means if when it will read some value from user and it will store this value to a. This is the purpose of address operator. And we have size of operator. Size of operator. This is operator, not a function, because it is a reason I'll later explain in another video why size of operator. We call size of as operator, not just a function. Suppose I am declaring integer a. I will print, if I print size of a in %e, the output of size of operator is a integer value, that may be 1 or 4 or whatever. It is definitely a integer value. So the format specifier I should use is %d size of a. The result is 4 because in C size of integer is 4. Here what happens, I am declaring integer a and a is of type integer, so the value is 4, size of value is 4. I am printing this one. These are the operators in C. These are very useful, so please subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching our video and subscribe to get some more information like this. Okay, thank you.